Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Charles Sebastian, and welcome you guys to another episode of the DREAMERSPRO show, where we cover everything from sports, hot topics, classic debates, entertainment, and we give you guys a fresh perspective on things and how we see it. And today we got a hell of a show for y'all, but before we get into it, please make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel. So, as you guys know, the NBA playoffs are right around the corner. The play-in tournament begins tonight, and the Golden State Warriors are going to be playing in. Let me tell y'all, I am super duper interested to see that game. I think they're going to be playing against the Minnesota Timberwolves, and they're going to be playing for that 7th seed to see who faces off with the Houston Rockets in the first round. So seeding pretty much is set. So it's going to be no, we don't know who the 1 and 2 seeds are going to be playing. No, I think they're going to be playing against the Memphis Grizzlies. Sorry. I think the Minnesota Timberwolves are going to be playing against the Lakers in round 1. So we pretty much know who's facing who from 1 to 6. We're just trying to see who the 2nd seed and the 1st seed are going to be facing in the 7th and the 8th seed. So that's pretty much what we're waiting for there, right? So with that, there's been a lot of prognostication that's been taking place pretty much ever since that game between the Clippers and the Warriors was settled on Sunday. And people been making their assessments about who they think is going to do what and blah, 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 blah. But we may do that. Those shows customarily don't do well, but we may consider, I may do that, but I'm not sure if I'll do that. I'm going to waste my energy doing a long ass show that nobody's going to watch. But you have that. Now, one of the teams that everyone is very, very high on is the Los Angeles Lakers, right? A lot of people feel like the Los Angeles Lakers have a legitimate shot to get to the Western Conference Finals. As a matter of fact, a lot of people believe that the Lakers are going to beat the Minnesota Timberwolves. Now, I haven't spent much time scrutinizing that series, but what I don't understand is why people are coming to that conclusion so easily. The Wolves have been pretty hot this year to close out the season. I think the Minnesota Timberwolves won 8 games in a row, if I'm not mistaken, to close out the season. 7 or 8 games in a row. So they've been very, very hot. They have a young star who is ultra competitive. He's not going to go up there and relent to anybody. They do have a pretty legitimate squad on their side. So I'm unclear as to why they think the Lakers are going to beat them so easily. They do even have some good defenders like Jaden McDaniel, Julius Randle, Anthony Edwards. They have some pretty good defenders. They have some good rim protection with Rudy Gobert. But nevertheless, people have kind of written them off. They already said that, look, the Lakers have the better trio in Austin Reeves, LeBron James, and Luka Doncic. So I was just kind of combing through the internet here looking for what to talk about. And I came across a clip from Jeff Teague's podcast where he was talking about playoff duos. And in this particular clip, Jeff Teague almost broke the damn internet by essentially saying that the duo of James Harden and Kawhi Leonard is better than the duo of LeBron James and Luka Doncic. And I'm sure that pissed off a lot of people. But before I even get into his comments, today's video is brought to you by our sponsor, Game Time. One of the things I love the most is making unforgettable memories with family and friends. And one of the things I hate the most is overpaying for tickets only to find out that there was a better deal out there. That's one of the reasons I started using Game Time. Game Time is the easy go-to app for last-minute tickets to sports, concert, and theater events across 60+ states in the US and Canada. Game Time saves me time, money, and stress by curating only the best deals, so I'm not wasting a whole bunch of time scrolling through overpriced tickets. Game Time Picks is my favorite tool. It highlights the best value seats instantly. No more guesswork, no more wasting time. For example, I'm really looking forward to game 1 between the Clippers and the Nuggets in round 1. Here's what I like to do. I turn on all-in pricing so I know exactly what I'm paying for upfront. I check game time picks to find out the most valuable deals. And finally, I pick the ticket I want. I choose between the cheapest deal, the great deal, or the amazing deal. Once you select the ticket you want, you can use their panoramic seat view to ensure you know exactly what you're getting before you buy. So take the guesswork out of buying tickets with Game Time. Download the app, create an account, and use code CLNS for $20 off your first purchase. Again, create an account and use redeem code CLNS for $20 off. And remember, whenever you support this sponsor, you're supporting this channel. Thank you. So what we want to do is quickly play what Jeff Teague had to say. It's only about a minute or so, and then want to come back and continue on the show. Take a listen to what he had to say here.
Oof, that's a tough combo.
That's a fire duo, though.
It's one of the best.
This playoff run gonna show.
I like that. I like that duo.
Mm-hmm.
I like that duo beating Bron and Luka.
Okay, you cooking this morning?
Nah, right now, cause Bron 50.
He is.
I ain't saying Kawhi can guard Luka. Like,
I just want to see James keep cooking in the playoffs.
yeah, like James and Luka kind of cancel each other out. Obviously, Luka better because he's younger. He can do more, but like they both gonna get you. They can get you similar stats on any given night.
You saying Kawhi he gonna outdo?
He outdo Bron right now. Right now.
I can see that. Yeah.
Right now, I mean,
I don't know what's really wrong with Kawhi. It's just injuries for me.
That's
it.
Yeah, that'll have to.
But playoff
He do
Kawhi
everything, bro.
versus 40-year-old Bron. I'm rolling with Kawhi.
Yeah, he should be able to get that one done.
Yeah. Now, 10 years ago, Bron, like, it ain't close.
I'm excited to see what my boy Jamal Murray do, though.
Freaky Maul. Shout out to the IG story.
Yeah,
I ain't rolling with that duo no more.
I don't like that Memphis duo.
So you heard what Jeff Teague had to say there, that he believes that the duo of Harden and Kawhi Leonard are better than LeBron James and Luka Doncic. What are my thoughts about this? First of all, let's assess what he's saying. Okay. Let's look at LeBron James and Luka Doncic. Funny enough, LeBron and Luka Doncic are quite similar players in terms of what they do, although they do it a little bit differently. LeBron has a little bit more athleticism, has more speed, so he can do things differently. He's better at running a fast break, especially finishing a fast break and being the finisher of a fast break than Luka Doncic, although Luka Doncic is very good initiating one, and he has great court vision. It can hit the man pretty much from down all the way down the court. So both of these guys are a threat in the open court. Both of them are a threat in the half court because they can both post up. They can both hit threes. They can both make plays, right? And both players are extremely smart. So they're a lethal combination, and they can play off of each other. And LeBron plays off the ball better, actually, when playing with Luka, and it makes his job a lot easier, right? Because whenever LeBron catches the ball, and he said this on his show, Mind the Game, he's already in a position where he can make a decision, either to hit the guy to hit a cutter or whatever, or make the play himself. Whereas before, he would be the one that would be initially initiating the action. So it's made his life a lot easier playing with Luka Doncic. So they have that going on. Obviously, Luka's clutch. LeBron is clutch. They're both good free throw shooters. I think Luka's a slightly better free throw shooter. So you have that there. And Luka can get extremely hot in terms of scoring. You look at Kawhi and James Harden, and it's a little bit different. Kawhi is more of a two-way player. He is by far the most efficient player out of the four from everywhere on the floor. He's the most efficient player. Like Kawhi can shoot 50, 50, and 90 in a series. He literally can. He can shoot 50% from the field, or hell, one year he shot 60% from the field, 50% from the third. Just stupid numbers. Stupid numbers. So in terms of efficiency, he's the most efficient of those four. Defensively, he's by far the better defender out of all four of them. In fact, Luka and LeBron don't defend really. LeBron doesn't defend and Luka really don't defend, but LeBron is a better defender than Luka. He is not as good a playmaker as both LeBron and Luka. Although he can hurt you from different spots on the floor. He can post up. He's very lethal in the mid-range, etc. In the case of Harden, now Harden is the odd man out. Because Harden, one could make an argument he is the best playmaker out of all of them. He led the league in assists, I believe. So he's very, very crafty with the ball. In terms of drawing fouls, he's the best at drawing fouls. But he can also get very hot and start cooking you. Harden can score 40 on any given night. You saw how he played against the Golden State Warriors. So he can get very, very hot. In terms of the better duo, Luke and LeBron play well with each other. I would have to say Kawhi and Harden, because Kawhi does have the ability to play defense. And that's what I think edges out that duo. The other duo can't really play defense. And I think that's the difference. James Harden is not really known for playing defense, although he's been playing some defense this year. But I think that's the differentiator. That doesn't mean if they face each other in the series, I think it would be a foregone conclusion where the Clippers would beat the living hell out of the Lakers. No, I think it would be a tough series. But if I had to pick the better duo, I'm probably going to go with Kawhi Leonard and James Harden. So the question is simply this: who do you agree with? Do you agree with Jeff Teague saying that Kawhi and Harden are the better duo? No, or no? Do you think LeBron and Luka are the better duo? Whoever you guys think, please your thoughts and comments in the comment section. We catch you on the next show. Peace.